Live from the William H. Pitt Center on the campus of Sacred Heart University, this is NEC Front Row with men's basketball, as tonight the Sacred Heart University Pioneers take on the College of the Holy Cross Crusaders. Alongside Emily Pepe, I am Matt Falkenberry, and welcome to the broadcast. And Emily, Sacred Heart is coming in on a 2-game winning streak. They defeated Colgate on Wednesday on a game-winning dunk by Jordan Allen with 6 seconds left. This team is 3-3. They are closing in on already beating their mark from last year. They won 5 games last year. Now they've got 3, and they're looking to win their 3rd in a row for the first time in a couple years. What can they do to continue the success they've had to begin the season?
Well, they're going to need another big game out of freshman Kane Broom. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 3 steals the other day against Colgate. Look for Broom to lead the way again for the Pioneers if they're looking to get a victory. Our
3rd member of the broadcast is Luke Hetrick on the sideline. Luke, take it away.
Thanks, Matt and Emily. Well, who thought we'd be talking meaningful basketball for Sacred Heart this early in the season, but it's meaningful in a couple ways, both record-wise and redemption. Let's start with the record. Coach Latina's squad just 5-26 last year, 3 non-conference wins. They've already matched that total this year with their 3-3 start to the season. Couple records could go down today. First, with a win, the Pioneers would have back-to-back wins here at the Pitt Center for the first time in 2 years, and also could have their first 3-game win streak since 2012-13 when they knocked off 3 consecutive Northeast Conference opponents. As for the redemption, this Holy Cross team knocked off Sacred Heart the past 2 seasons, including last year's 122-118 double overtime thriller at Holy Cross. In that game, Evan Kelly and Steve Glowiak combined for 60 points in the losing effort. Kelly dropping 32, a career high for him, but it was Cullen Hamilton's 35 that was a difference for the Crusaders, and they are not a team that should be taken lightly. This team only 1 loss in the season. That was at the Carrier Dome against Syracuse, and in their season opener, they went up to Harvard and knocked off the nationally ranked Crimson. Guys, Sacred Heart has their hands full with a good team today. We'll see if they're up to the challenge. Back to you.
Thank you, Luke. And yeah, Emily, Holy Cross has had a great season. They also went to Albany and defeated the Great Danes 74-57. They're one of the favorites in America East. So Holy Cross is going to give Sacred Heart all they can handle. What can the Pioneers do today to have success?
Well, besides Kane Broom having a big game, look for some of their veteran players to have a big game. You talk about Evan Kelly, who had 32 points the last time they played. Look for Phil Gaetano to control the game offensively. The more the Sacred Heart Pioneers have the ball, the less Holy Cross does, so they can't produce points. And look for Steve Glowiak to have a big game coming off the bench.
Starters for Sacred Heart: Kane Broom, Evan Kelly, Phil Gaetano, Davon Barnett, and Tevin Falzone. For Holy Cross, it'll be Anthony Thompson, Justin Burrell, Malcolm Miller, Eric Green, and Taylor Apt will be taking the tip here for the Crusaders. Holy Cross in the purple and Sacred Heart in the home grays. So we're just about to tip this one off here. Sacred Heart looking to win 3 in a row for the first time since January of 2013. Holy Cross looking to continue their strong start to the season. So we are underway. The tip is won by Holy Cross, and they will bring it up. Anthony Thompson will bring it across the timeline. He swings it over to Green. Green back to Thompson. Thompson swinging it into the corner to Burrell. Burrell drives, kick out to the top. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded there by Kane Broom, as that shot was missed by Malcolm Miller. So Broom brings it across, and the Pioneers looking to get off to a fast start. Falzone underneath, nice pass, layup is up and good. Falzone finding Davon Barnett for the first bucket of the game.
And that's a nice find. The double came, just slipped it right over to his teammate. Easy bucket. Good start for Sacred Heart.
Holy Cross working it around the perimeter. Green kicks over the Miller, now into the corner for Thompson, and it'll be swung back around again. So Holy Cross having trouble getting it inside. Burrell gets around Falzone. Another opportunity here. Shot is up, off the glass, and good. Nice shot from Eric Green to tie it up at 2.
Nice job by Holy Cross, really working to get a good shot. Coming away with 2 points right there.
Broom going coast to coast. He's fouled. And I believe it's going to be on the floor just before Broom took the shot. Holy Cross going with a full court press to begin this one. And there will be no foul shots, so they'll take this one underneath. The foul called on Justin Burrell.
It's a nice job by Broom, really working hard, penetrating right in the middle.
Shot is up and good. Nice inbounds play. And Sacred Heart has had a lot of success on those inbounds plays. They had a game-winning dunk in the game against Colgate. Allen with that dunk in that one. drive, puts it up, no good, tipped around. That shot there by Miller could not be corralled. Apt's trying to make a play, he's fouled. Actually, they're gonna say the ball was blocked. It's gonna be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Pioneers.
Before on that inbounds play, it looks like Sacred Heart caught Holy Cross sleeping. Make sure now, from now on, Holy Cross is really gonna be aware of the guy down low.
Evan Kelly had that basket before. Oh, going for the home run pass, and it connects. Barnett goes in. He is going to be fouled from behind by Malcolm Miller, and it'll be 2 free throws for the Pioneers. So Barnett going down the court like a wide receiver here on a championship Saturday.
And that's another thing. Sacred Heart catching Holy Cross, not sleeping on that one, but a little lackluster. I think they didn't think Gaetano was going to make that baseball pass right out. It's a nice job.
So Barnett missing the first one. 4-2, the Pioneers leading this one early. Take a look at a replay here.
It's a nice job going up strong. You would have liked to see him make that basket to get the N1, but he's at the charity stripe, and now Holy Cross as a player in foul trouble.
So Miller with an early foul here for Holy Cross. Second free throw also no good there for Barnett. So the foul ends up working in the favor of the Crusaders as Holy Cross keeps Sacred Heart off the scoreboard. Drive to the lane by Green. That one's going to be missed and rebounded there by Evan Kelly.
And those are some big free throws right there. You got to make those. You're getting free points right there. You got to make that happen.
Kelly called for the travel as he put that shot up and in, but take it off the board. So turnover there for the Pioneers. 2 minutes into this one, 4-2. Pioneers with the lead. Kicked into the corner. That's going to be a three-pointer. That's going to be missed off the front rim. That shot could not be made there. Pass in the quarter, Gaetano gets it down low. Now kicks it out top to Broom. Broom looks to drive, goes up against Apt and loses the ball, kicks off his leg, and eventually will be picked up by Gaetano. So Gaetano getting it back to Broom, and they'll reset with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Kelly with it now. Back to Gaetano, who looks to set something up here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sacred Heart's going to have to hurry here. Apt goes out on the double team. Foul zone from 3. No good. Missed everything. 2 seconds on the shot clock. They'll save it, but it'll be a shot clock violation. So good defense by the Crusaders on that possession.
That's great defense. But I like before, Sacred Heart pushing the tempo. If Holy Cross is really going to press them out, Sacred Heart's going to make them pay, and they're going to try to push it as fast as they can to see if they can get a fast break. Didn't come away with anything there, and Holy Cross did a nice job of really making Sacred Heart work for that last second shot.
Malachi Alexander comes in for Apt. First substitute for either side. Miller puts it up. That one's going to be no good off the front rim, and Broom looking to push. Broom gets it to Gaetano. Gaetano's out in front. He puts it up. He can't make it as it just goes off the back rim. He tried to use the rim to protect him from the defender, but it didn't work out. Thompson with it now. And the ball will be swung around over to Miller. Miller looks to make a move. Now over to Green. Green drives, kicks it in the corner, and it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Pioneer basketball, so Holy Cross turning it over there.
And Sacred Heart is doing a nice job of getting Holy Cross to get turnovers or take a bad shot, and they're getting the rebound, but they gotta convert these baskets down here. You look at Gaetano, he went up strong. You'd like to see him make that basket happen, and you don't want to go into double overtime again.
Burrell back into the ball game. He was replaced by Cullen Hamilton earlier, but now Thompson will take a seat. So Burrell and Hamilton are in the backcourt.
Nice pass.
Foul zone, looking to make a move inside. Nice pass
Two
underneath.
nice passes. Oh.
But it's going to be blocked and picked up there by the Crusaders as Alexander came up with the block and got the loose ball. So Burrell with it now.
A little unselfish play by the Pioneers down there.
Hamilton gets it to Burrell. Burrell thought about a 3. Had Gaetano crossed up a bit, but Gaetano did a good job recovering. Green now back over to Burrell. Into the corner for Miller. Shot there from Cullen Hamilton's gonna not hit anything, but it's gonna be saved. 7 seconds on the shot clock here. Green to Burrell, over to Miller. Miller fakes the shot, looks to drive, puts it up. It's gonna be blocked. 1 second, that one actually hit the rim, so no shot clock violation, but Sacred Heart can come down with it. They have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Kelly to the rim, puts it up and in. Evan Kelly makes it 6-2.
Great job by the Pioneers, really working there. Holy Cross just missed another offensive rebound, but Sacred Heart coming down with it and pushing the ball again.
Burrell, mid-range jumper, no good. Tipped around, battle for it, foul zone will have it, but a whistle blows, and it's going to be a loose ball foul on Holy Cross. So with 15:31 remaining here in the first half, let's take a look at a replay of Kelly's layup.
Yeah, it's just Kelly going hard, converting on the 2v1. Those are points you got to come away with. A nice job by the Pioneers.
We'll be back after a break with Sacred Heart leading it 6-2 over Holy Cross. This is NEC Front Row's broadcast of men's basketball.
The Sacred Heart University Pioneers are proud to wear Adidas, the official athletic equipment and apparel supplier of the Pioneers. No matter the sport or field of play, grass, ice, hardwood, or diamond, the Pioneers look and play like champions wearing the 3 stripes of Adidas athletic and performance wear. Want to dress and perform just like the Pioneers? Stop by the Sacred Heart University bookstore in the new Linda McMahon Student Commons, or visit us online at sacredheartpioneers.com and click on merchandise to buy your officially licensed Sacred Heart athletic Adidas gear and apparel. Adidas and the Sacred Heart Pioneers, a championship team.
Welcome back to the broadcast. 15:31 remaining here in the first half. Sacred Heart out to a 6-2 lead alongside Emily Pepe. I am Matt Faulkner. Luke Hetrick on the sidelines. And Emily, first 5 minutes of the game, Sacred Heart is looking pretty good. What are you liking so far from them?
I'm really liking the defensive rebound and that turning into fast break points. They haven't came away with too many fast break points, but they are pushing it and getting Holy Cross into foul trouble. I want them to keep getting these defensive rebounds and pushing it if they can. And Holy Cross is doing a nice job, though, of making Sacred Heart work for that basket, but it's paying off for the Pioneers.
Holy Cross struggling from the field early on in this one, as they've only gotten 2 points in the first 4.5 minutes. Ball inbounded by Sacred Heart, and they're going to look to get this across the timeline. Holy Cross, though, putting pressure on. Could be near two. Oh, what a beautiful pass. The shot is missed. Jordan Allen, who's come in as a substitute, could not come down with it.
And those are baskets you have to make. I mean, he's wide open. He's got to go up strong with that one.
Hamilton with it now again. Holy Cross swinging it around the perimeter. Apt is back in for the Crusaders as well. Alexander gets it down to Apt. Oh, beautiful pass and a nice reverse layup for the Crusaders center Apt, and it's 6-4.
It's a nice finish from Holy Cross, getting the big guy involved. Let's see if they can keep going to him.
So Broom running the offense here with Evan Kelly. Another substitute. Foul zone. Jordan Allen is in, so is Steve Glowiak. So 2 substitutions for Sacred Heart. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Foul zone, looks to drive. Tries to go around, loses the ball out of bounds, and will stay with the Pioneers with 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And we mentioned they've already seen 1 great inbounds play. Jordan Allen was on the floor now, had the game-winning dunk on an inbounds play against Colgate on Wednesday with under 6 seconds to go. Let's see if they can run another good inbounds play. Get it into Allen, puts it up, off the glass and in. Jordan Allen with his first bucket of the game.
That's a nice play, just popping it right over the defender's head. Jordan Allen capitalizing on that play.
Crusaders tried to get a 3-point shot from Hamilton, but his foot was on the end line. The court is wide, but not wide enough. And that happens more often than you think. Sometimes those players lose where they are on the court for that in those corners, and stepped out of bounds at Hamilton, and another turnover for the Crusaders as you take a look at head coach Anthony Latina here in his 2nd season as the head coach of the Pioneers. 3-3 this season. They only won 5 games a year ago, so they're looking to get 80% of the way to that mark. With a win today, they'd be 4-3. Shot up by Broom, that's going to go off the front rim and roll off, and now a foul is called in the backcourt. And it looks like it was Allen that's going to be called for the foul, his first. Have more substitutions as Gaetano will enter the game, and so will Cole Walton. Take a look at a replay here of the layup by Jordan Allen.
Yeah, it's a nice job, just right over the top, capitalizing on that inbounds play. Again, Sacred Heart doing a good job with these inbound plays, catching Holy Cross asleep.
Holy Cross only 2 of 12 to start this one, as they've only gotten 4 points in the first 6 minutes plus. Ball is put into the corner there for Thompson. Now back out to Burrell. Back to Thompson, open for 3. That one's good. Big shot there from Anthony Thompson. and the lead is down to 1. First three-pointer for either team today.
And if you're Holy Cross and Sacred Heart is pushing you out like that and setting the slides early, got to look to reverse the court, catch the guy wide open for that three. And if you're Holy Cross, you got to make those threes, which they did right there.
Foul in the backcourt there by Burrell. That's his first. That's the 4th team foul already in the game for Holy Cross, so they got to be careful. Actually, that foul was on Anthony Thompson. So already 4 team fouls. 7 fouls, you get to go to the line for the 1-and-1. 10 fouls is the double bonus in each half here in college basketball. Gaetano, almost crossed the timeline, then went back, but was able to get it across without any issues. Pass into the corner. Kelly looks to make a move. Gets a pick from Allen. Drive by Glowiak. Oh, the finger roll off the top, no good. Nearly dunked in by Allen, but he couldn't corral it, and it is rebounded there by Robert Champion, who has entered the game for Holy Cross, who plays about 10 players deep. So there'll be a lot of substitutions. Malcolm Miller back into the ball game. Alexander now over the Champion. Now Thompson in the corner. 13 minutes ago, 8-7. The Pioneers with the early lead. Holy Cross looking to make their 2nd consecutive basket after opening the game with struggles on the offensive end. Alexander looking to make a move, gets open, the shot is up way off the mark, an air ball, and it'll be rebounded there by Kelly. Kelly pushes to Allen. Oh, nice play though by Alexander, making like a defensive back. Now the ball is deflected out and will stay with the Crusaders as it hit one of the Pioneers.
You'd like to see Sacred Heart maybe settle that ball a little bit. You've been going back and forth. You hadn't made a shot lately. Maybe settle it, push it if you can. But that's a dangerous play. But settle the ball, work it around, and really work for that great shot. The more you have the ball on offense, the more Holy Cross doesn't have the ball, which has been really working for Sacred Heart right now.
Kane Broom re-entering the game for the Pioneers. Drive all the way to the basket. It's too easy there for Anthony Thompson. He's got 5 consecutive points, and the Crusaders have their first lead of the ball game. It's 9-8. Broom, Glowiak thought about a 3, but backs it off and gets it back to Broom. Broom gets a pick from Walton. Long range jumper. Good. Kane Broom, who had 21 points, as Emily mentioned at the top of the broadcast, with a nice jumper there to give Sacred Heart a 10-9 lead.
Got to look for Broom to get started again. He's got to heat up if you want Sacred Heart to stay in this game.
Mitchell Hahn in for the Crusaders now. Robert Champion had the ball for a moment. Now Miller with it. Miller for a 3. That one's off the front rim, and there's going to be a loose ball foul, and Champion didn't agree, but that's what the referee called, and that'll be the 5th team foul on Holy Cross. 11:49 remaining here in the first half. It is Sacred Heart 10 and Holy Cross 9 here on NEC Front Row. We'll be right back after this break.
Get your front row seats for all the action of NEC football, basketball, and women's volleyball all season long. It's the all-new NEC Front Row, the PAC Network's revolutionized way to follow and interact with your favorite teams. With enhanced video capabilities and graphics, fans can watch every game live or on demand, as well as highlight packages, features, and other original content absolutely free. Catch the action of Pioneer conference games, as well as every other contest in the NEC through the state-of-the-art game viewer that is sure to enhance the way you follow the action. Watch up to 6 live events simultaneously and get interactive with the game you watch. In-game chat, Twitter feeds, Facebook posts, and Instagram photo sharing give you, the fan, a rich in-game social media experience and get you in on the action you follow. Out and about? Take Front Row with you and watch for free on your mobile device and never miss a single play. Now, no matter where you go, you're in the front row.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on NEC Front Row alongside Emily Pepe and Luke Hetrick. I am Matt Falkenberry. It is 10-9 Sacred Heart with the lead early on. Taking a look at the leading scorers, Evan Kelly has 4 points for Sacred Heart, and let's take a look at a replay here of Kane Broom's shot.
Big shot by Kane Broom getting started. It's in one of his 3-pointers, looking to make more throughout the game. Sacred Heart keeping it close.
Anthony Thompson, 5 points, leading the way for Holy Cross, who has struggled shooting the basketball here early on. They are only 4 of 15 from the field here early on. So again, the full court press being used by Holy Cross. Gaetano with it now. Gaetano, Glowiak, Broom, Walton, and Allen, and they finally get it across. Glowiak with it now over to Jordan Allen, and Sacred Heart will get the offense set with 20 seconds here on the shot clock.
And Holy Cross has been live and die by the,
There's a good shot there.
Nice shot by Gaetano.
Gaetano from downtown, making it 13-9 in favor of Sacred Heart. Pass all the way across to Hahn. Back up top, Miller for three. The answer, no good. Batted around, rebounded by Champion on the loose ball. Champion trying to make a move, nearly lifted that pivot foot, but did not, according to the ref. And so Thompson will restart the offense here for Holy Cross. Oh, Thompson is fouled by Walton, who had, no, take it back. It's going to be a carry here on Thompson. So I thought Thompson was going to get the whistle on Walton, but no dice for the point guard for Holy Cross, as Justin Burrell will guard the inbounds here. Take a look at a replay here, and
I don't know if it was that right there. I think it was when he was coming off the pick.
oh, another long pass for Allen. Makes the move to the basket, puts it up and in. Second straight time Sacred Heart's pulled that off.
And this is Holy Cross. They live and die, like I was trying to say before, with the full court pressure. It's either working and they're getting turnovers, or they're getting beat by it and they're getting fast. And Sacred Heart is getting fast break points. Right there again. That's another fast break point for Sacred Heart. See if Holy Cross will switch it up or stay with the full court pressure.
Hahn dribbling it around the perimeter. Gets over to Miller. Miller thought about getting it to Alexander, but cannot do it. Green looks to drive on Gaetano. Green off the glass and in. Nice shot there from Eric Green.
That's a nice shot. He takes the pressure. He takes the bump and can lay it in.
Another fast break opportunity, and Sacred Heart is breaking the press with ease. Jordan Allen again with the basket. It is 17-11. A fantastic start for the Pioneers in the first 10 minutes of this ball game.
And if you're the Pioneers, they're really doing a great job. You're really looking to break Holy Cross's press, and they're breaking it successfully, getting away with some easy points.
Hahn nearly turned it over, but it ends up in the hands of Alexander, who drives and is fouled. He wanted that one. He's frustrated, but it'll be 2 free throws here for Malachi Alexander.
Nice strong drive to the basket.
First foul of the game against Cole Walton, number 3. Only 2 team fouls so far on the Pioneers, as Alexander hits the first.
It's a nice job by Sacred Heart of not getting into foul trouble.
Take a look at a replay of Jordan Allen making like a wide receiver, catching a long pass.
Strong right up to the hoop. 2 hands when he went up with that layup, so if he got fouled, go strong and get the basket to go in.
Allen missed that first free throw, missed layup opportunity and hasn't missed since. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded there by Glowiak. And again, another long pass. This one's gonna be tipped by Miller out of bounds and will stay with the Crusaders. So Sacred Heart, I mean, maybe these guys want to try out for the football team next year with the long passes that they're making, trying to catch the Crusaders napping in their press. Allen with it now, looks to make a move on Alexander, spins in the lane, tries a little behind the head pass, if you will, and it goes out of bounds, so turnover, and Holy Cross will have it down by 5.
Holy Cross looking to now maybe slow it down, take the ball, take the air out of the ball, come away with some points right here.
Holy Cross 5 of 18, Sacred Heart 8 of 15 from the field, so Holy Cross struggling offensively in this one. Miller looking to get it down to Alexander, but gets it instead to Hahn. Hahn thought about driving, but again, they'll continue to work it around the 3-point line. Green being guarded by Gaetano. Miller again, they are having trouble getting in the lane, but not there. There's a nice layup by Miller. As soon as I make the point, he drives and puts it up and in. 17-14. Kick out, 3, no good. Glowiak couldn't get it.
It's a nice offensive rebound.
Rebounded there by Barnett. Now to Gaetano, to Broom, bang! Broom from downtown makes it 20-14.
It's a great job by Sacred Heart of maintaining the offensive rebound, coming away with 3 points right there. Great job.
Miller thought about trying to answer that 3-pointer, but passes it off now to Alexander. 3-pointer there, good. Justin Burrell answers the 3 from Broom with one of his own. Another long pass. There is Glowiak, layup good, and the foul.
And it looks like Holy Cross, if they make the basket, they get caught sleeping just a little bit, but that's just enough for Sacred Heart to get these long passes out there and make these baskets. And it's really killing Holy Cross right now. And they're resulting to fouling the player. They're trying to go for the block, but instead they're fouling, getting their bigs in foul trouble. See what they can do with the full court pressure. They're going to stick with it. They keep getting beat with it. It's a nice job by Glowiak of finishing the play and one.
Tevin Falzone enters the ball game in the sub. That free throw's missed, but a rebound there by Barnett. And there's going to be a whistle and a traveling call on Evan Kelly. So it'll be a turnover here. Let's reset who is out there on the floor for both teams. Let's take a look at the replay though first.
It's just Glowiak going hard, straight up, getting the foul. That's a nice pass right into his arms, right over the defender. And Glowiak going up at the basket and capitalizing on it.
Thompson back in for Holy Cross, being guarded by Glowiak. Now Miller with it. Vince Fritz, number 24. Not out there, actually that's foul zone 34, apologize for that. Burrell trying to make a move, he can't. Now Apt with it, Apt wasn't ready for the shot though. Burrell's got 3 seconds, he's gonna have to do something with it, goes to the lane, and you know what, 1 second, and he gets the foul call, and that is tough. 34 seconds of good defense, but they couldn't hold it for that one final second, and it'll be free throws for Holy Cross.
It looks like Holy Cross is having a hard time. Sacred Heart setting the double early, they're ready for it, but Holy Cross is having a hard time swinging the ball and finding the open man on the other side of the court.
So Justin Burrell will go to the line for 2 shots here. Only the 3rd team foul for Sacred Heart today. 8 minutes exactly on the clock. And another missed free throw, and free throws have been a struggle here early on. Take a look at a replay here in just a moment. So we will come back to that a little bit later. Second free throw up for Burrell. It's good. It's 22-18. Sacred Heart with a 4-point lead. Glowiak will try to bring it across against his press. Nearly gets trapped, but Gaetano's got it, and Holy Cross will back off. You just wonder how long Holy Cross will stick with that press. Falzone on the nice pick and roll, goes up and goes in. Nice job there from Gaetano and Falzone to run the pick and roll there to perfection.
And what's happening is Holy Cross is working so hard offensively that when they have to go down and play defense, they're not moving their feet and they're causing fouls, or they're being late to the double team or late to the open player, which is helping Sacred Heart get those open players to sink that basket.
Holy Cross has all 5 of their original starters out there. Thompson, 3, got it. Anthony Thompson's having a good first half. His second 3-pointer of the game, and the lead is down to 3, 24-21.
And that's a nice job by Thompson. If he's going to be wide open, he's got to sink those 3-pointers to really cut the lead down for Holy Cross. It's a nice shot.
Gaetano with a nice pass, but it's intercepted by Kelly. Here comes Burrell. He looks to go coast to coast. Layup no good. Ball tipped around off the shot clock, and the ball actually ended up going in the basket, but because it goes off the shot clock, it is going to be a turnover for the Crusaders. Take a look at the replay here of the pick and roll between Falzone and Gaetano.
That's a nice job. You see Holy Cross's player is cheating a little early, and Falzone just slips right underneath it, wide open, right down the middle.
6:56 remaining here in the first half. 24-21, the Pioneers lead it. This is men's basketball on NEC Front Row. We'll be right back after this.
The Sacred Heart University Pioneers are Fairfield County's NCAA Division I team for safe, affordable, and exciting family fun. With 31 sports, there's always a Pioneer game to see, be it football, basketball, hockey, lacrosse, or any of our other sports all year long. Get in the game and feel the excitement of college sports with the Sacred Heart Pioneers. Visit us online at sacredheartpioneers.com or call 203-396-TIXX. The Sacred Heart University Pioneers, your Division I team for family fun in Fairfield County.
Welcome back to the broadcast here in NEC Front Row. I'm Matt Falkenberry alongside Emily Pepe. 6:56 remaining here in the first half. 24-21, the Pioneers lead the Crusaders of Holy Cross. And Emily, we are 2/3 of the way through this first half. What are you liking so far from the Pioneers?
Well, they're beating the Holy Cross full court press, which is leading to fast break points. something that in the beginning of the game they were having a little bit a hard time capitalizing on, but now they seem to be finding their niche right there and really putting the pressure on Holy Cross. Are they going to stay, which looks like they are staying in the full court press, or are they going to fall back, but it looks like they're staying in it, and see if Sacred Heart can beat it again.
Gaetano got to hurry, does make the pass to foul zone, and they will start the 10-second clock here as Holy Cross trying to force the Pioneers into turnovers, but have not done so quite yet, although they have 6 on the game. None of those have come really on the press. Nice pass inside, foul zone, layup is good. Gaetano in foul zone with a nice 1-2 combo for the layup. 5-point lead for the Pioneers.
And Falzone's having a nice game. He's going up strong.
Intercepted by Broom. He's trying to go all the way. Layup is good. Kane Broom with a good defensive play. Timeout, Holy Cross.
Like I was saying before, Falzone is having a good game right now. He's taking the pressure off of the guards. They're getting the ball inside, and he's capitalizing on it. Now watch for Holy Cross to send the double in and him kicking it back out to his guards and forwards and then having them sink the shot.
Take a look at the replay here of the basket by Falzone.
Here's Falzone again. It's the same that what happened last time. He just sneaks right under the pick. The Holy Cross defender is overplaying that pick side, and he's just slipping right under it, and they're just slipping the ball right back to him. Nice layup, going strong up to the hoop.
Mylan Brown, the head coach of Holy Cross, calling a timeout. He, of course, once coached here in the NEC with Mount St. Mary, helped leading Mount St. Mary to a win in the NCAA tournament in the play-in game over Coppin State back in the 2008 season. Now here at Holy Cross, and if you are Coach Brown, what are you telling your team? You're down by 7, you haven't shot the ball well. Sacred Heart is shooting 62% from the field.
Well, you got to get out and press. Not press, but you got to get out and really make Sacred Heart work for the outside shots. They're getting the inside shots, but you got to make Sacred Heart work for the outside shots.
Take a look at the defensive play of Kane Broom as he went in for the layup.
A nice layup, just nice steal. Broom again, he had a big game. He had 3 steals last time against Colgate. Looks like he's doing it again today against Holy Cross, excuse me.
Kane Broom had the nice steal, and then you saw going coast to coast for the layup. Thompson, who has a foul already in this game, did not want to pick up a second and get himself into foul trouble, so he backed off and allowed Broom to take the easy 2 points.
Yeah, and if you're Thompson, you know, that's tough to give away the 3 points, but you don't want to get yourself in foul trouble. You've been making these 3-pointers and these baskets for your team, for Holy Cross, so you got to be aware of that.
So we are back here now as Holy Cross looking to get themselves together after the timeout. Green kicking it around. Hamilton now over to Alexander. Alexander looking to make a move. Now Green with it again. Again, Holy Cross having trouble getting inside. Shot Alexander off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath, no good. Tipped around, and we finally picked up by Broom, and he'll push it across.
It's a nice defensive rebound, and it's a nice job. Holy Cross had those nice shots. They just got to put them down.
That's Kelly, shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by the Crusaders, and now they're going to look to push. Open, 3-pointer, no good. Hamilton couldn't come down with that one. Apt is fouled underneath after the offensive rebound, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2, foul zone. He's going to be called for that one.
I like that shot, and that's a nice offensive rebound. Really working hard for that, and he gets the foul, and now he's going to go to the charity stripe.
So Apt will go to the line for 2. So no good there for Apt. Taking a look at some of the other scores around the NEC. St. Francis beating Liberty 58-52. Lehigh leading LIU Brooklyn 72-65 on this Saturday afternoon. Glad you could join us here on NEC Front Row. I'm Matt Falkenberry alongside Emily Pepe. Apt missing both free throws. So Sacred Heart still with a 7-point lead, 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Evan Kelly with the ball now. He's had a quiet game, but they haven't needed him much. Foul zone. He's had a couple nice plays. Tries to go underneath. Layup is no good. Tries to get the rebound. Looked like his arm was being held as he tried to get it. He could not. And now the Crusaders look to push. Thompson all the way. That one's too strong off the back of the iron. And now Broom looking to push forward. Kane Broom all the way. Layup is no good, but a blocking call on Cullen Hamilton. And it'll be 2 free throws for Kane Broom using his speed to fly down that court and get the chance.
And it looks like Sacred Heart is, on that play in particular, is a little faster getting down the court you see when Sacred Heart has to play defense, they're getting more than 2 and 3 people down there, stopping the fast break, and that's a nice job by Sacred Heart, causing the turnover.
First free throw up and good from Broom. Couple other scores, finals already. Actually, we'll take a look at the replay first.
That's a nice job. Does a little European sidestep right there, getting around him, going straight hard up. Capitalizing on these free throws right now, excuse me. Lafayette defeated Wagner 98-85, and St. Francis knocked off Albany 69-59. Both free throws good from Broom. It is 30-21. Sacred Heart having a fantastic first half so far in this one. Shooting the ball, breaking the press of the Crusaders, and Holy Cross's offense is going to have to try to get them back into this one. They've struggled from the field early on. We'll see what they can do in the final 5 minutes of this one. Hamilton gets it over to Thompson. Thompson now swings it back to Green. Green looks to drive, goes up against Kelly. He loses it out of bounds, but it's going to be off of Evan Kelly, according to the referee along the sideline here. And so with 11 seconds on the shot clock, it'll remain Crusader basketball. And I think if you're Holy Cross, you're looking to drive into the paint, see if you can get Sacred Heart's bigs in foul trouble. And if you can, drive to the paint, and if that's not there, kick it out, because you know they're sliding early. Look for your, for one person in particular, Thompson, to hit those 3-pointers. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Thompson's going to have to do something here. Kicks it into the corner. Hamilton faked it, drives one on the shot clock. It is no good off the back rim, and again, the struggles for Holy Cross continues. They're now shooting under 30%. Jordan Allen is in the ballgame, gets it over to Walton. Walton over to Kelly. Kelly back to Walton. Layup is no good off the side of the rim. Actually, that was Broom who made that pass over to Walton. And now Hamilton with it. Excuse me, that is number 2, Thompson. And if you're Walton, that's a play. You get into the game. You'd like to get a point or two in so you can get comfortable and settle in. Green drives, puts it up, off the back rim, no good. Whistle, and it's going to be a foul. And it's going to be 1-and-1 as Holy Cross's 8th team foul will allow Sacred Heart to go to the line. So you foul someone 94 feet away from the basket, and now you're giving up at least one free throw, and if they make it, you give up a second. And it looks like Holy Cross, you know, they look tired. They're running the court. They're doing full court press, and then when they get down to offense, they're really working hard for these shots. Looks like they're just getting frustrated. That looked like a frustrated foul right there to me. So Jordan Allen goes to the line. Allen on the ball game today, 3 for 4 from the field, 6 points. Looking for 0.7 and then potentially 8. First one is good, so he'll earn a second free throw here. 10-point lead now. Take a look at a replay here of the foul. Yeah, that's just him on the backside, and that's a foul you don't want to give up. Like you said, you're so far away from the basket. Just frustrated foul right there. Chris Morgan, number 12, was called for that foul. He comes off the bench for the first time, and Sacred Heart now with an 11-point lead, 32-21, under 4 minutes to go in this one. Maybe the best first half Sacred Heart has played all season long. Walton comes out on the double, pass is tipped, and boy, Cole Walton comes out on the double, then picks up the loose ball. What effort there by number 3. Broom gets it over to Kelly. Kelly looks to drive, loses it off his foot. It's going to be turned over. Thompson with it now. If they hurry, Hamilton is going to lose it out of bounds, and that has been the kind of first half for the Crusaders. We're going to have a timeout on the floor with 3:37 remaining here in the first half. Let's take a look at a replay before we head to break. It's going to be the nice play by Walton to make the steal and get it to Broom to lead it on the fast break. For Emily, I'm Matt. We'll be right back after this. This is Sacred Heart men's basketball on NEC Front Row.
I cannot speak more highly of this institution.
It's everything I expected it to be and more.
Go!
At Sacred Heart, we challenge the mind, the spirit, and the soul.
You will be encouraged to think, to grow,
and be good, ethical, solid citizens of the world.
Education isn't just about training, it's about transformation.
Defining your passion for what you really want to do in life and what you really love.
You're going to be a part of a culture in which intellectual curiosity is cool.
I can grow and become the person that I aspire to be.
We have state-of-the-art laboratories, classrooms.
We're doing things that matter.
Our graduates can change the world.
It's an exciting time to be part of Sacred Heart University.
The energy here is contagious.
The energy here is contagious. You should come here because we're one great big family.
That makes you never want to leave and always want to come back.
That's Sacred Heart, it's prime time. It's awesome.
And the next chapter is even more exciting.
Welcome back to the broadcast here from the Pitt Center on the campus of Sacred Heart University, where the Pioneers lead the Holy Cross Crusaders 32-21. I am Matt Falkenberry alongside Emily Pepe and Luke Hetrick, taking a look at some of the updated numbers right up to date from the Sacred Heart Athletic Department. Kane Broom with 9 points, leading both teams in scoring. He is 3 for 5 from the field, including a three-pointer. He's got 4 rebounds already as well. How about 6 assists for Phil Gaetano, having a good game, and Jordan Allen with 8 points as well. Anthony Thompson leading Holy Cross in points with 8. So 3:35 remaining here in the first half. 11-point lead for the Pioneers. Emily, what do you want to see from the Pioneers the final 3.5 minutes in this first half?
Well, just keep doing what they've been doing. They break the press again. I want to see them with the pick and rolls with the big guys down low. That's been something that's working. Holy Cross is cheating on those a little bit. So the big guys are just slipping right under. Keep feeding inside, which is something they've had having success on.
10 seconds on the shot clock now. Kelly with it. Let's see what he tries to do when the double team's going to lose it. It's going to be picked up by Holy Cross. They don't have numbers. Hahn tries to drive down the lane, and he is going to be, I believe, foul is going to be the call. And yes, that's exactly what it's going to be. It'll be on the floor. So only the 15th foul on the Pioneers. Foul was called on Davon Barnett. Inbounded there and picked up by Christopher Morgan, who's in the ball game now. Drive down the lane, no good. Batted around as a rebound, and Broom's got it. Broom's on a fast break. Can he beat Miller to the basket? No! A huge block there from Malcolm Miller, number 13 on Broom. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Pioneer basketball.
And when you watch Broom run down the court, he's not that big of a guy, but he's got nice strides. He's got some great speed.
Take a look at the replay here of the block.
Striding it out. You like to see him just go hard straight up instead of having his arm almost loop out.
Barnett drives. He's going to be fouled. Nope. Wave it off. I believe they're not going to call a shot. So it'll be 1-and-1 instead of 2 free throws. So foul on the floor, but because Holy Cross is in the penalty, it'll be a 1-and-1.
So if I'm Broom, I want to go with 2 hands, go strong right up instead of having 1 hand on it. That leaves you susceptible to getting the ball blocked, which is what happened right there.
Lots of substitutions for Holy Cross here in this one, so I'll reset the lineups here while we wait for the free throw here. It's Burrell, Morgan, Champion, Hahn. First free throw is no good, so don't get the bonus there. Do the Pioneers, and they still lead it by 11. Burrell gets it over to Malcolm Miller. Miller and Burrell started this one. 3 substitutes out there for Holy Cross, including Hahn, who had the ball now over the Champion. Champion looks to take the 3, but passes up on it. Hahn will take the shot. That one is off the back rim, no good. Rebounded there, though, by Hahn on the loose ball. Waits, puts it up. Good patience there by number 44, Mitchell Hahn, the freshman. Puts it up and in. It's a 9-point Pioneer lead.
That's a nice play by Hahn. He does the head fake, waits for the defender to go straight up, then he just puts the ball right in.
Kane Broom, what a performance with the crossover, then the dipsy-do to the basket. He's having a great game. He's in double figures with 11. Hahn looks to drive, kicks it all the way across. Burrell open 3, no good, off the front of the rim, just goes out. And now Glowiak tries to get it. Oh, nice play, tipping it to Broom. Broom to Gaetano, and now they'll slow it down. Gaetano slowing everyone down with under 100 seconds to go, and we will have a timeout as Anthony Latino wants to talk it over. Take a look at a replay of Broom with the crossover and the layup.
It's a nice job, gets the defender, take a step back, over and under. That was a great play right there. It's a nice shot.
Save that one for the highlight reel for Kane Broom. We're going to take a quick timeout with 1:43 to go here in the first half. 34-23, Sacred Heart with the lead. And actually, this is going to be a quick timeout, so we'll stay right here. And Emily, if you're Anthony Latino, after you've seen your team doing so well, rushing it up the floor here in this first half, what are you telling your team now in the huddle?
I'm telling them real quick, move the ball faster. We're taking a little bit too much time. Move the ball quick, get it inside, get it to the big guys real quick. Use the pick and roll. It's been working for them. I don't see why you stop going to it. But a couple of times, Sacred Heart has gotten turnovers because they're holding on to the ball a little bit too much. I like to see quicker ball movement and feed the guys down low.
So Broom will inbound this one. Broom, Allen, Gaetano, Barnett, and Glowiak in for the Pioneers. And Gaetano brings it across the timeline. Under 100 seconds to go here in this first half. 34-23. Sacred Heart with an 11-point lead. Broom in the corner for three. No good. But rebounded and thrown down. Davon Barnett with a big stuff.
Wow. That was amazing. And he timed that so perfectly for the rebound right off the rim. And that's a great job by Sacred Heart, making the extra pass. Something Holy Cross hasn't had success in is looking for the extra man, which is what Sacred Heart, which led to that monstrous dunk right there. That was amazing.
Burrell looks to drive, goes to the hole, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two with 59.4 seconds to go. Let's take a look at that replay of that dunk.
Yeah, right here you see they make the extra pass, and he just times that perfectly. And you look at Holy Cross not boxing out on that, which allows Barnett to get that dunk. No box out, you gotta box out if you're trying to get that rebound. He just times that perfectly and just slams that puppy back home.
Huge play in this one. We have had some real exciting moments here in this one. Sacred Heart really firing on all cylinders here in this first half, leading it by 13, now 12, after Burrell makes the first. And we'll have more substitutions. Sacred Heart has been, the Holy Cross has been rotating guys in and out, and they play about 10 guys usually per game, so they are trying to keep their players fresh throughout the first half, and then they'll probably run with their starters, especially trailing in this one by double digits in the second half, potentially at least. Second one by Burrell is good, and with 59.4 seconds to go, it is 36-25, Sacred Heart with the lead. Gaetano being double teamed. He's gonna have to get the pass out. He does. Nice pass over the Broom, and now Broom will push it. They've got numbers. Broom, Allen, layup, no good, but a foul is called, and Jordan Allen will go to the line for two.
And that's a nice job. Gaetano not panicking, taking that time to dribble out of pressure, making that cross-court pass. And then Sacred Heart, again, just pushing the tempo, getting that extra pass. He did have Tevin Falzone on the far side streaking down. But once again, Sacred Heart getting that extra basket. And you gotta make these free throws.
Jordan Allen missing the first. Take a look at a replay here of the foul.
Yeah, you see, he's got two defenders on him right there. I like that pass, but you have Falzone trailing right behind him with only one defender right on him. A nice job by Sacred Heart pushing in the tempo.
Holy Cross now with 10 fouls, so Sacred Heart will take 2 free throws on every foul. That's not an offensive call. 50.6 seconds to go, 37-25. Sacred Heart with a 12-point lead. Thompson in the ball game, handling the rock right now for Holy Cross. Malcolm Miller looks to drive, but he is going to be fouled. That's going to be the 7th team foul on Sacred Heart, so it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Crusaders.
Not a foul you really want to give up. Let him go to the basket, maybe see if your bigs can cause a little bit of a distraction, make him go over them. Don't make him go through you. That's how you get the fouls. He wasn't moving his feet. That's a little bit of a lazy play right there. You got to move your feet, but settle back a little. Make him work for that shot.
First free throw there from Miller is good. Thompson, Burrell, Miller, Hamilton, and Alexander out there for the Crusaders. Falzone, Allen, Gaetano, and Broom out there for Sacred Heart, along with Steve Glowiak. 39.4 seconds, so 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gaetano looking to slow it down. Holy Cross gonna back off the press here. So each team has a potential opportunity for one more shot in this one. 20 seconds now on the shot clock, and Gaetano gets the ball back from Broom. Gaetano trying to direct the offense here. Nathan Latina talking to his guard, trying to get the offensive set. Now 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Kicked out. Glowiak, three, got it, Steve Glowiak from downtown, 40-27. Holy Cross looking to push now. 4 seconds on the game clock, 3 seconds. Thompson from long range at the buzzer, no good. Glowiak comes down with it, and at halftime, the Pioneers lead the Crusaders 40-27. Emily, if you are Anthony Latina and the Sacred Heart coaching staff, what are you telling your team at halftime?
Keep pushing it. If they're going to keep pressing out, push the pace. Make Holy Cross work on defense and make them work on offense. They're doing a good job of converting these easy baskets from the full court. I like them to keep pushing it and don't get lackluster. If they do fall back now, I want you to keep driving into the paint.
And if you are Coach Brown of Holy Cross, your team's down by 13, what are you telling your team at halftime?
start playing some defense. If you're gonna do this press, this full court press, you've got to. If you get beat, you gotta make your way down court, and you gotta help out your defenders. You can't get lackluster. If the ball's not down on this court, let's get it down to the other side.
Let's throw it over to Luke Hetrick with our halftime report. Luke.
Well, it's a contrast of styles here in the first half, but it's the running gun tempo of Sacred Heart that has given them a 40-27 lead at the break, fueled by a 16-6 run in the last 3 minutes of the half. Their tempo has really caused fits for the Crusaders so far in this game, getting easy baskets in transition, pushing the ball. It's freshman phenoms Kane Broom that paces the Pioneers with 11 points. Jordan Allen getting some easy buckets. He's got 8, and a big 3 by Steve Glowiak to cap the end of the half. He's finally on the board. The 3-point shot for Holy Cross has almost been non-existent in this first half. They've kept Cullen Hamilton scoreless through the first 20, and it's Anthony Thompson's 8 points, 2 threes in the first half that lead the Crusaders. We'll see if Sacred Heart can keep up the pressure and get out of here with the victory. Matt and Emily, back to you.
Thank you, Luke. Let's take a look at a replay. Kane Broom, the leading scorer here at halftime, with a little pose on a 3-point shot. You're going to see it here. And then out of nowhere, Barnett with the slam. It's a 13-point lead for the Pioneers. For Emily, I'm Matt. We'll be back with the second half and a whole lot more. Pioneers lead it by 13. We'll be back after this.